Well, it's Halloween. That means that it's going to be a busy night on the streets when children go trick-or-treating. For some Halloween safety tips, we're joined live by Michael Stewart, Community Relations Consultant for CAA South Central Ontario. Michael, hey, happy Halloween, and thanks for joining us. Let's start off with some of the tips. I mean, going over this, you may think it's common sense, right?
It's true. First, happy Halloween to you as well. Halloween's actually a really great opportunity to remind ourselves and teach our kids about the rules of the road. There's a lot of common practices that we should be exercising this evening. Drivers, that includes avoiding distractions behind the wheel, following posted speed limits, obeying all road signs, and using extra caution just in case there's any superheroes or aliens that might come out into the street excited to get to that next house for candy. But even for pedestrians, teaching kids to stay on sidewalks and only cross at marked crossings. I know it can be really exciting to get to that next house, but we want to make sure everyone's safe when they're on the roads.
And, Michael, speaking of, we're going to be going into daylight saving time. That's going to be on the 2nd. But visibility is key here. What are your suggestions?
As our clocks do fall back on Sunday, and while that's great because we will be gaining an hour of sleep, it does unfortunately mean we will have less daylight hours going forward, especially as we head into winter. And Halloween is that great time to get into those habits. So making yourself more visible, that includes wearing reflective accessories or getting clothes with elements with reflective elements, or wearing bright clothing. When it comes to your costumes, maybe that includes opting for not an all-black costume, but maybe something with brighter. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be dressed as Jays players or as Jays fans tonight for their Halloween costumes. But even when it comes, if you do have an all-black costume, your kids can also put a flashlight face down in their trick-or-treat bag or bucket and turn that on, just to be a bit more visible, just with that caveat to not shine it at cars as they're passing by. And if you are a driver as well tonight, making sure that your lights are on 30 minutes before sunset and making sure and keeping them on at night, just to make sure that you are visible to other road users as well.
Michael, what's been some interesting feedback that you all have received from not only drivers, but pedestrians when it comes to Halloween over the past few years, that is?
It's a great time of year. Everyone's always so excited about Halloween. And sometimes I feel not like a party pooper, but sometimes like, oh, it is fun, but it's important to have to be safe as well. So it's just really important to remind folks of the rules of the road. People are very receptive to that. And I feel like more and more people are talking about safety when it comes to Halloween, which is great. It's a great time of year to get out and about. And especially this weekend, there's a lot going on. It's on a Friday night. The Jays potentially might win the World Series this evening, fingers crossed. And of course, people are going to be out trick-or-treating. So we want people to be safe. We want to remind everyone of the rules of the road and their responsibilities as road users. And hopefully everyone can get to their destination safely and have a great Halloween.
Michael, before we wrap up, I do have a quick question. It comes to, pedestrians and sidewalks. You say stick to the sidewalks, but there are a lot of neighborhoods that don't have sidewalks, and trick-or-treaters are going to be going door to door. What's the suggestion here?
Yes, if you are in an area that doesn't happen to have sidewalks in your area, then it is recommended you walk on the left side, as far as you can on the left side of the road, just so you can see any oncoming cars. We don't want any cars sneaking up behind you. So it's really important to stay to the left, as far to the left-hand side as you can. If there's no sidewalks there, of course, if there are sidewalks, sticking to them. And even if there are no sidewalks, though, making sure that the way is clear before crossing. I know some stretches, I'm out in Clarington, and there are stretches longer stretches without marked crossings, and sometimes people do have to cross. So just making sure that way is clear and looking both ways.
Yeah, and try to stay in groups. Michael Stewart, Community Relations Consultant for CAA South Central Ontario. Thanks a lot.